to.
Oh, I don't have a stuff with you.
No, it's your phone now.
It's your phone. He's like, all right. Spiraling.
Hey, it's Rick BBQ, and I'm special.
There's a child laughing. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
There's a few. There's a little mix in here.
Rando, give me a rando.
That's your dealer's choice.
Yeah, man.
Here, watch.
Oh shit. What is this? Dos Equis. Aggies? What the fuck? It's just a regular Dos Equis?
Yeah, it's right there.
The limited edition can, Voodoo Ranger, Phantom Torpedo. By Sierra Nevada? I'll try it. He's watching.
We live at 5?
Feels like-
Ah, dang it, I forgot to clock out again.
Ooh, smells good.
Alright, where we at? Come on. Yeah, get on this side.
You're gonna pull it up next.
Between
So
my-
wait, you're live right now?
We're live right now.
And then you're like, I want to see what's
Now I want to see what we're
He
looking
does this
at.
all the time.
6 watching. Who's watching?
6 watching. Alright.
I got
See
some
where
good
you-
topics.
Hey.
Got some good topics.
Did you Google them?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Came on there. What was our total? 340?
I didn't write it down.
Judge, what's going on, Judge? I see you.
3813.
13. You know us, we're at the shop closing things down. Got that other microphone right here. Mr. Lunacy, what's up?
What's up, Al?
Happy day.
Is Judge Weapon that? Oh, nice.
Judge is there. Judge is
He
watching.
went wild on the website, bro. I could see him, dude, and he's like, oh, I'm doing it for all these friends and stuff. I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah?
I was like,
All right.
dude, Judge Weapon. Oh, damn.
Gotcha. Look at Jared. Jared says, how much did Andrew pay you to do this, Rick? You know me, I'm cheap, Jared.
Very cheap.
I'm charged for that. Yeah.
A cold cerveza.
Cold cervezas. Bottle rub.
Cold cerveza and a bottle rum with a long way.
Alright. So, we have a special guest in here today.
Almost us.
I'm here every Monday, dude.
That's what I said. I said special.
Oh,
I said special. What's that? What's in there? In there? Come on now.
Look at that. I mean, that's pretty balanced right there.
it's not bad.
That's not bad.
I was talking about the beer.
Got some Migos. So yeah, Johnny Max, I see you, bud. Opening up. Should be on here for a bit. We'll jump on with you. Watch the Dogfather. We'll be on the Pit Life Barbecue podcast
on the show later.
tonight.
Nice.
Definitely
Yeah,
gonna
that
check that out.
Gonna be fun. But we'll wait for a few more people to get in here. Guys that are watching, do you see our layout on the counter here? Got the big dog in here.
That's right.
Got some new stuff. It's amazing.
It's really, really good, man. We try a lot of rubs here at the shop, so trying to find something that is gonna, be different and then stand out. Definitely hit it on the money.
How much do I pay him for saying that?
Yeah.
Talk about it later.
You're like, I can't stand this stuff, man. Come on.
Contract.
I mean, I think that's what being in the kind of similar to you guys being, you say barbecue influencer, tried hundreds of rubs, and then you just be like, and mind you, 90% of them are like amazing, and then you kind of dial in like, ooh, this is what I like when it comes to say a brisket rub. This is what I like when it comes to say a pork rub and whatnot. And so kind of crafting these has definitely been kind of like, it was kind of easy to do just because I'm like, I already know what I like, and now let me just kind of hone that in. And so, yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just, it was like,
So flavor
Bucket list.
profiles are money,
Yeah.
by the way. By the way, I was going to tell you about that real quick. Jump
What?
off topic. Wait, with your steak, was it the steak video? At the end, you said tastes like money, or that's money with the little cash symbol up there. No, that's trademark, right?
oh shoot, you
That's
trademarked that already?
See,
But I didn't I do like a dollar sign like
Yeah.
that? I was like, that's money. Shit.
that dollar sign popped up.
Yeah,
That was
that's
cool.
that's money.
Uh-huh. So yeah, the MRE, meat rub for everything. It's really good. I mean, it's heavy pepper based, which I like.
I like that a lot too.
I mean, that's gonna go great on anything.
Yeah.
Beef. We actually tried. So you know I like layering ribs, right? And it just works. Layering. I mean, went down with the Squill Team 6 first. And no, I lied. I back up. Went down with the pepper base first, right? And then I put the Squill Team on top of that and a little bit heavier layer. I mean, it changed the color like.
Yeah. Was that the photo you sent me?
Yes.
Yeah, those
Yes.
are like red.
Yes,
Oh
they
yeah.
look good.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, the flavor worked great. On the portion of the rack that I didn't burn, because that rack got a little toasty.
I was wondering. I was like, why didn't I get a second photo? You're like, no, you're good. Just these ones look.
I toasted it a little too long. We did live fire on the Santa Maria, and bone side down, 3/4 of the way. Then I say we. All right.
It's still
Before,
edible.
before you say something. I flipped him over at the end for about
Yeah.
half an hour. Kind of turned him around, was rotating the whole time.
Yeah.
Got in here for a couple minutes. I'm not gonna blame that, but I went back out, flipped him back over, and once that had a little char on it already, you know, it's like,
Here's the thing, though.
There's
There's
flavor.
a lot of times though with char, you're like, oh, and then you taste it, and you're like, dude, that's
Yeah.
yeah. I had one guy. We were doing like kind of like a backyard cooking competition, and he had this pork loin, and he ended up like it was pretty much burnt. Like there was so much char. And so we're like trying to, so he like submitted the best pieces, which was not the char. And then after we ended the video, I was still filming, and then we're tasting the char, and we're like, dude, that's so good. And then
Yeah.
he's like, I submitted the wrong thing.
oops.
Yeah, and it's just so funny on how like the interesting thing about YouTube is we're visual. So we look at stuff like, oh, that looks burnt. But then it's different experience when you actually taste stuff. You're like, oh man, that was actually,
It was.
yeah.
It was. I was just like I say, when just trying like that, and I knew it was gonna be good on me, and it actually was. So definitely try some more in the Squeal Team 6. I really like it as well.
Yes.
It does have a smokiness. I mean, I don't know if you want to tell everybody or what.
Yeah,
it
I mean,
is, or-
I think to describe that, it's like mixture of smoky and sweet, and and I guess it's a little unique too because I don't know. To me, it's just like if it's like everything else, then it's just like okay, then why bother,
Right.
But it's
Yeah.
like I feel that, yeah, I don't know.
It's good.
So far, it's been doing really good on YouTube and whatnot, but yeah, it's kind of. I mean, doing it for so long, you see other YouTubers and they're like, I'm using my own rub. I'm like, I want to do that. That seems cool. Like, why not? So yeah, it was just kind of.
You have good branding, man. I really like the names. I think that worked out really, really well.
Fit.
Are these going to be the only two in the lineup? Or are you going to expand it?
So this is kind of like the I guess beta test of like, hey, see how it does, play around with it. I kind of get overwhelmed and inundated when someone's like, I have 17 rubs in my, and you're like, really,
Absolutely, yeah.
dude, seriously? You're like, yeah. So to
Every
me,
protein
yeah.
out there.
I mean, it would be kind of cool maybe to have, I don't know, like to me, I feel like, maybe expanding a little bit as far as maybe trying, because I do like glazing and stuff like that. So
Sure.
possibly down the line, but
Two glazes, yeah, I can see that.
But I don't know, other than that, I mean, a lot of the stuff is just like the stuff that I would think about making is the stuff that I'm currently using. So say like if you do a steak competition, you're using like a quick tenderizer and like this quick marinade thing, and I'm like, well, why wouldn't I try to figure that out and make something to where I'm like, I'm already using it.
Yeah.
So why not be like, hey, if you guys want, but then if you think about, well, what is your market for who's going to do like a marinated quick steak for a
Sure.
competition, you know, like that.
So I mean, like for me, the MRE is definitely your beef, right? You know,
Yeah.
pepper heavy, that kind of thing. Briskets.
Briskets today, I did it on chicken and then as a
Okay.
standalone. Because what's funny about it is, I think what blew me away first, like my first trip to Texas when I came out and saw Jared and Rick here, what blew me away is I remember trying brisket for the first time as far as like Texas brisket, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And I remember me and Jared went in like the back pit area, and he was showing me his like 1,000-gallon offset smoker, and I was like, dude, what detailed recipe do you have and what are you injecting? And he's like, no injection, and it was half salt and half pepper. And it blew my mind. I was like, dude, it was the simplicity.
Yeah.
So this is very dialed back, and then you just want the bold flavor, but it's bold from simplicity. And so when I did this on chicken today, I had a buddy come over, and the chickens were just ready. Here, taste this. And he was like, it's just, you know, you would think like, oh, you need to have all these different, you know, things. And it's like, actually, you know, it's keeping it simple. So yeah, using that for the chicken, then shredded it up. I made a chicken casserole, chicken pot pie today for dinner, and it was just, it was crazy good. Not too bad.
Of course, I love pepper on everything, so
Yeah.
barbecue, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And I can even see this like on eggs,
Yeah.
breakfast, hash browns, stuff like that. That'd be good.
That's why they call it MRE, meat rub for everything.
Everything.
There you go.
Everything. I
Yeah,
thought
just
that
figure
even
it out
for
already,
eggs.
man.
Yeah. Now, what's funny, the working title for this one before MRE was, so again, I wanted to tie it with a military theme, and so it was going to be freedom for all purpose. But then I was like, that was kind of cool. Like, okay, freedom for all purpose rub. And then my one buddy, you know, he was doing the same thing I was doing, just researching different things. And he's like, bro, MRE, meat rub for everything. I was like, that's it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's so tied into military. Like, and I remember when I hit 50,000 subscribers, I had a guy from the Army come to my backyard, and we ripped open an MRE, and we like tried to make it better on the smoker.
Oh wow.
But it was like, okay, so MRE is so tied in with military. I was like, that's so perfect. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's
And then Squeal Team 6, like that's, to me, this is my favorite one just for the namesake alone and the graphic on it. I'm like, I love Squeal Team 6, everything about it. And the funny thing is, you think you put out both, and you're like, I don't know, you're hoping. I was like, I hope this one doesn't get left in the dust. This one is outperforming the Squeal Team 6, and you're like, I thought it was going to be the other way around.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it's funny when people actually go to buy rubs, you'll find a lot more people are like, oh, I lean more into, I don't do pork. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
dude, like to me, I was worried that I'm like, I don't want MRE just to like sell the shelf, but
Yeah. I could see, I mean, the flavor profile that I'm picking up on it, I see more than just pork.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh, for
got
sure.
the name, and you got the little pigs on it and
yes,
all that.
yeah.
But no, I can definitely see, definitely will be trying
Yeah.
it on beef.
Yeah, because I was thinking, so normally when we do like steak
Mm,
comps,
chicken.
you're doing different layers. And so
Right.
normally you have one layer, which is your base, your salt, pepper, you know, whatever. And then you do the layer for coloring. And I was like, dude, I'm going to try out both. And then the cool thing is, screw it, compete with it. And it'd be like, if
Yeah.
you win, you'd be like, here's the rubs I use, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Glad they have it here in the store. Was teasing customers with it all weekend. I was here yesterday and Saturday,
It was.
and just showing them they're looking for something different, right?
Yeah.
Because we've been carrying a lot of new rubs in here, right?
Yeah.
And having them get a little taste. It'll be here Monday, and had actually 2 people come through today and fix them up. But
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
different is the word they used on this one. Ooh, that's different.
Ooh, nice.
It's like,
okay.
yeah, that's what you want to hear, right?
Yeah.
The new rub. So, yeah, man. Can't wait to call you and tell you we need more. You know? Hey, Laura, I see you in the line. What's going on? Ben is not here today. Ben's been on vacation. He actually came in today, but he had to leave early.
Yeah,
he
came
did tell
in
me
at
to
like
tell you
4 in the
hello.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is in here? Daddy Dutch, Kent, Big Kent, what's happening? And we still got Judge and Jerry. Jared's asking for his rubs. Andrew, I'm still waiting on my rubs. How'd you ship them? Mail or how do you order them?
As far as, well, I mean, obviously you could pick them up here at the store.
Yeah.
Jared, we saw him
Yeah.
at $14.99.
Yeah.
Come on down, Jared.
Come on down.
Come on down, brother. But no, me and Jared,
NBL.
we're going to be at the, on Saturday is that live fire meetup.
Oh, I hear.
Yeah. with
Next Saturday.
Alpha going
Next
in,
week.
whatever,
Yeah,
whatever we're
next week.
doing.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Gonna go up there. That's awesome. Wanted to go. I still wanted to go to that, but I'll be here. I will be here.
Yep.
Al Looney says I'll be up here this week, not this weekend, but next. And I make sure to pick some up. That's awesome.
Nice.
Stop on in, man.
Come on by. We'll be here. Definitely come by, Al, for sure. For sure, come see us again.
Yep.
Also, want to add to that, guys, change the subject a little bit into the pizza world. Saturday, you're not doing nothing Saturday?
What's going on
Gosney's going to be
This-
here with their
this
new
Saturday.
pizza oven.
Really?
Yes.
This Saturday.
A new pizza oven?
It's sitting over there in that corner,
Yeah.
by the way. Gonna have free pizzas. Everybody, come on out. I say everybody, we'll see how many, but yeah, there'll be a bunch of pizzas going on.
Hey, Laura from Canada is like, all right, I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
hop
there,
on the
yeah.
moose and start.
Come on down.
I'm gonna start waiting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on the moose. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good time Saturday. Probably I'm figuring around 11 to maybe like 3.
Yeah. Right around noon.
Yeah, should be pretty good. It'll be a fun time. But definitely, guys, you're in the chat, and if you're watching this live, because I'm leaving this posted, of course, come by the shop. If you're out of state and nowhere near San Antonio, how can they find your ribs?
So grillsergeant.org, I pretty much set up. It was kind of funny. They got delivered here, and then maybe a few days before, I was like, "Crap, I gotta get like a website set up." And so, like, you know, that was an experience or whatever. But I don't know. To me, yeah, you just set up the website. It's very clean, and you can get stickers on there too. And I don't know. To me, I'm a huge fan of the just things that automate it and make it easy. And so you get like a text message, and it's like, "Oh,
yeah.
cool. All right. Well, I got nothing to do." And you just pack the order and. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. And you're like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just fun. But
Sweet, man.
And that it's grillsergeant.org?
grillsergeant.org, yeah.
Sergeant.org.
Yeah.
Place an order. Ship it right out.
Ship it right out. And I put my kids to work. So a lot of people like, oh, do you have a fulfillment center? And I'm like, I got 2 kids, and they hear the printer for the label, and they're like, I'm on it. What do they order? And it's like, oh man, these kids, like, they love it. And
That's
to
awesome.
them, we like worked out a deal, like, "Hey, so many boxes fulfilled, and we'll do this. But it's pretty funny when you give your kids, some direction and purpose, and like, yes, I fulfill orders. You're like, all right, cool.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it is. It really is. We had our opening day, we had so many orders come in. So we had like pretty much, the wife was helping out. We had this assembly line, and we had people packing and shipping and doing all this. And
That's cool.
I remember we took a whole cart to UPS or something like that. And they were kind of like overwhelmed, like, holy crap, there's so many boxes to where I guess, and I didn't know this, but they apparently have a limit on, if you're a customer, how many boxes you can actually bring them, to where they say you can't bring us anymore. I was like,
Wow.
she was like, you were too off from hitting that limit. I was like,
Wow.
oh snap, dude.
All right.
That's interesting. I don't know.
What's
Cool.
the limit?
Yeah.
What was that limit?
The limit is basically, I think it's like 33 boxes is the max that they'll accept at one
Wow.
time.
That's
I
awesome.
didn't. Who would have known? Like,
Yeah.
Some random number.
And then what's funny is we did it, and I think they were so shocked, and we are like about to leave. Like, wait, I forgot to ask you what was in the box. I was like, you already gave me the receipt.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I don't-
Don't
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Explosive Drugs.
Yeah, drugs and
Who knows?
explosives. No, I was like, this rub is the bomb. You said bomb. We got it.
That's awesome.
Can't say bomb.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, now it's just kind of, and I would love to kind of pick your guys' brain as far as like different combos to try out and different things to cook with it. But
Oh, dude, I like I said, I think it's gonna be money on chicken,
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, and
Yeah.
beef, of course. The
Yeah.
3 main, of course.
yeah.
Definitely see, especially that smokiness that adds in there. Like I said, I'm picking up a little cumin, if you will.
Yeah.
Some guy over there said it tasted actually like a taco seasoning kind of. But
I wouldn't go that far.
no,
I wouldn't.
I mean everybody palate's different.
Yeah,
but
let's
it's
talk
a
about
smokiness. It's a smokiness in there. It's good. Very good.
That's funny.
No complaints. What's up, Chris? I see you. NBL, what's happening? Got 12 watching. I don't know how many thumbs up we got.
Too many.
But get some more. Shifter, what's going on, brother? How you doing, bud? We're here with the Grill Sergeant. Got some new seasonings on the landing strip up here.
Yes, sir.
What you looking at?
Just looking at different barbecue-related topics. Best cuts of meat, dry rub versus marinades. Just some kind of subjects to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your Santa Maria, your vaquero.
Oh yeah.
How do you like that thing? And what have you
Love it.
cooked on it so far? I know you
Do you
cooked
guys sell
steaks.
the vaquero here?
We do
Yeah.
sell the
Okay.
vaquero here. Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, definitely. I got to cook on it about 3 times so far. First time was for about 50 guys. Me and Jared did 27 pounds of fresh brisket cheddar jalapeno sausage, and
Wow.
then we set up, got a screaming hot coals and whatnot, and then we just cooked it high up, and you kind of just got that smoke there and that heat on that, and for the process of like 2 hours of just like constantly just throwing sausage on and then throwing it out
Those
there.
are those links y'all made yourselves, right?
Yeah.
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 Did
So
I get it?
like home. Oh, it turned out so good. And you had people there. There's one guy who's funny. He's from Germany, and so like they're known for like fresh bratwurst. And then he
Yeah.
even came up to me. He's like, bro, like from someone who knows about German sausages and stuff like that. He's like, he basically said in Germany like this was amazing. I was like, awesome, man. Like so it was cool. Very good experience. That a ton of people were interested in that after we got back, and they messaged me. They're like, what kind of grill was that? That was so cool. They're like, I
Nice.
want to have this in my backyard.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, dude, for the price point,
Yeah.
like, dude, that thing's like $530. Look at the comparable stuff, add an extra 0 if you want to see what's in that next tier up and stuff like that. So I'm like, it's a great price point. After that, I did a tri-tip, and that was kind of just a hot quick sear. And then the third cook I did on it was I put these really thick tomahawks in a smoker first, and then I seared them with the vaquero. And then I remember the next day I went out in the front yard, mind you, I cook in my backyard, and I'm like, oh, like that vaquero. It puts out like a scent in the air that like lingers, and it smells so good. Like when you think of like when you roll up to a barbecue joint and you're like, oh, that smell that you smell.
Yeah.
Dude, I could have like offsets running. Dude, that vaquero puts out this smoke smell that's like, it's just crazy. It's so good.
Yeah. Good thing
Awesome.
about it is the price point, right? I mean, if you're looking to get into live fire cooking,
Yeah.
I mean, it is the perfect,
Yeah.
avenue to get into.
Because think about this: you get a Weber kettle and get the Santa Maria. That's more than the vaquero. Like, and
Yeah.
then you have a smaller cooking space. So I'm like,
Right.
the vaquero. And then the cool thing is, what I found is, if there's flare-ups, take the wheel and you automatically.
Yeah.
And from what's funny is even like playing around with the higher end ones, it's harder to figure out how to lift. You know, it's like the vaquero is just easy. You just turn the wheel on that
Right.
one, and it's like, okay, you want to go up? You want to go down? Cool. It's like pretty straightforward. The other one's like, pull this lever and honk this horn, and you're like, come on, I just want to lift this dang thing, dude. Like, you're like, why is this confusing? It shouldn't be, especially if you're like, oh crap, something's on fire. You just want to pull it up, and then it goes up. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. It's a very cool unit,
Yeah.
like I say, for the price. I mean, I've
Yeah.
got mine. I've had it for a while now. Mike has one as well. And
Nice.
we dig it.
I talked to Enrique maybe about an hour ago, and he was asking me, he's like, how do you like the vaquero? And I was like, bro, it's awesome. And he's saying that thing is probably like their top seller. Like
Yeah.
there's some things that they put out in the past, like dud, whatever, didn't work out. He's like, that thing is just like, people just go for it. Like it's a really good pit.
Nice.
You can still burn things on it, though, right, Rick?
Yeah, you can super.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I need that too low, too long, for sure. Drunken Chef, what's going on, brother? I see ya. Al Lunacy said, "Pluck it." I went ahead and ordered mine online.
There you
Oh,
go.
So
snap.
you
There
got
you
one
go.
one online order.
You're supposed to come down here.
Yeah, right. D Chef, What's happening?
Rick, you gotta start
Shifter?
offering your discount. You're like, come see me.
Rubs
I'll
on the
hook you
counter.
up.
Grill Sergeant.
I'll hook you up, brother.
GrillSergeant.org. Get online and order some rubs. They're worth the money, guys. They really are.
They'll be on BBQOutfitters.com also.
Yes,
too.
that's another place too. Andrew runs out. We have it on our website.
What's funny is I have to think about inventory now. I'm like, all right, I gotta keep barbecue outfitters and stuff. Like it's like you have to balance it. You're like, all right, I gotta make sure if they're like, hey, we need some more. I got you.
For sure.
I don't know,
We'll be
crazy,
doing it,
man.
It's not on. It's not live on our website yet, but it should be in a couple days.
Yeah.
Should be in a couple
Sweet.
days. It's gonna be available.
Sweet.
Let's see.
All right, what's your next question on there, man? You know they pulled up some bangers on there.
Right. So over here, there was a couple of others. Hang on. But it's awesome that you're getting into the rub world, man. Very, very happy for you. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
So, grilling techniques. We're asking the grill sergeant.
Oh. Grilling techniques.
So, how to get the perfect grill marks or resting meat after grilling? Which one you want to get into?
We can talk grill marks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk grill marks, man.
So I got to be a fly on the wall for some guy who was, I think, third in the world for competition steaks, and all those are all about those perfect grill marks and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
That's
And
what he
so,
loves.
yeah.
I do love that, man. I'm-
Yeah, and
I'm
what's
big on
funny
grill
is
marks.
it's you either love it or you're like, that's cheesy. That reminds me of us like those corny steak. You're like, no, dude. It's either you're like,
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm a huge fan of it. I like the diamond ones where you're
Yeah.
like, ooh, nice. So yeah, just seeing it, like a lot of getting those perfect grill lines. It's like that precise temperature of like you're using the grill grates, and like right when those grill
Right.
grates hit that like 575, you're putting it on, putting a steak weight on,
Yep.
so the steak weight holds it in place so the steak can't kind of move around and whatnot, and you're just trying to get that perfect sear. And then afterwards, I've literally seen, you know how they make like carnivore black?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll literally like mix that with some oil and then like paint on. Like if say they're like,
Really?
oh, the sear didn't go on that, and they'll like paint on that sear mark.
Wow.
I was like, what?
That's
He's like,
crazy.
yep, you just want it, like when you're turning it in, they judge that, they eat this part. So
Interesting.
yeah,
That's
sear marks are.
sneaky.
That is.
It really is, but it's like they'll do stuff to the side that gets judged and not eaten, and it's like, what?
So I think grill grates are a must, man.
Yes,
I mean,
agreed.
that puts those grill marks on there like no other.
Yep.
You will not find a better product, in my opinion, that will put those grill marks on there. I mean, I do it from burgers to steaks and everything in between. So I'm using them all the time,
Nice.
and I love it. I love
Yeah.
putting those sears on there. To me, you eat with your eyes first.
Yes.
So
Agreed.
it's, why not? You
Yeah.
know? And then it locks in that flavor.
Like
But
you said
here
right
we go,
now.
here we go.
Like you said right now. You eat with your eyes.
Yes.
It looks cool.
Yep.
It looks pretty, but does nothing for flavor.
Yeah.
That which what you're seeing on those grill marks is the Maillard reaction.
Yes.
Right.
And you want that all over the steak,
So when
not
you
just
sear
on the,
your
I
steak,
agree with you on
when
that.
you
Yes.
sear your
Yes.
steak,
Yeah.
you
I
get that
agree.
Maillard reaction
Yeah.
across. You
Yeah.
get that flavor.
Yeah.
I'm cooking for flavor. I'm not cooking.
Yeah.
Unless it's
But
on the show.
when you're doing
So,
steak
I
comps,
wanna,
yeah, when you're doing steak comps though, like that flavor comes from inside too. Like it's
does.
just
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Ooh,
for sure.
my
You gotta
gosh.
definitely know what you're doing on the inside.
like when I tasted it again, just seeing him do the whole process, and when I tasted it, mind you, it's a choice grade. You don't use prime, you don't use wagyu. It's just a choice steak. And I tasted it, I was like, this is like the best steak I've ever
That's,
had.
that's why, and I've said that before, and that's why he was looking at me,
Yeah.
complaining about that. And of course, you can get those same grill marks off of expanded metal, off the
Yeah.
grills.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
press hard and never get them heat hot enough up to temperature. But the grill grates I've had before, and they're just a pain to clean. They're a pain
Well,
in
my
the butt.
question for you on this, so because you use grill grates, right?
Yeah.
So I did something, and it kind of stirred a lot of comments to where people are like, "Why are you doing it this way?" And so, and there's a few ways you can do it. So normally you have your grates that are straight, and you're putting your steak at a 45-degree angle,
Right.
and then you flip it the other way.
Yeah.
And when I went to do a comp with this one guy, and I was like, I like the way you think. He puts his steak straight on, but he CNC'd the grill grates. They're like legit grill grates, but he CNC'd them as a circle because his grill's a circle. And then you turn, it's basically like he has these two posts that are kind of like a Santa Maria like post kind of thing, whatever.
Right.
But anyway, you can, and what he does, he's like, oh, turn the grill grates themselves 45 degrees, put the steak down here, flip it, then you turn the grates another 45 degrees the other way.
So you rotate
and then
the grates.
so you're rotating the grates and not the steak. And then people were like, why would you do that? That's so many more and I'm like, it's really, I mean, you're either moving this way or
Right.
you're having it straight and you're just doing like that. And it was pretty funny on how that caused so much on TikTok. Like that video got like 1.3 million views of people, one saying, why did you move the grill grates? And two, steak just needs salt and pepper. Why did you do
Oh my
the injection? And it's like, and then half the people are like, it's a competition. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I don't know.
Simon,
I was like,
what's up, buddy?
I was like, just argue away. Like,
Yeah.
keep on arguing, dude. Like,
Yeah, so see, Kent says I'll take a full sear on the outside versus grill marks.
Yes.
More flavor all over the steak.
and here's the thing, I agree with that. I agree if what we're tasting is that Maillard reaction, I would want it all across and not the grill marks. But you turn in a steak that doesn't have grill marks, you're not even getting, you're not walking, you're not, you know. So it's like it's almost like you're playing the game, but mind you, when you do all these steps, you're walking away with a freaking amazing steak. Like anytime when have you guys done a steak comp or no?
No.
One, I recommend trying it because it's super fun. But then two, like even when you do all these practice steaks leading up to the event, and then you'll have your neighbors that are like, hey, try this. And they're like, their minds are blown. And still to this day, like they'll just randomly be like, I still remember about the steak.
Yeah.
Dude, that steak comp was like 2 years ago. They're still like talking about it. Like, that steak was just like blew my mind. It's like, it is next level. So
So we're kind of talking, or Mike and I have been talking
Yeah.
a little bit about maybe doing a comp here at the shop.
Yeah.
get it
You
done,
know,
dude.
Because it's only, I mean, it's a day,
Yeah.
right? It's a few hours.
Yes, yeah.
It won't take much at all to do something.
And it
like
depends
that.
on what you want to open it up to. If it's
Sure.
just a steak, that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Even
if it's
easier.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just
brisket,
simple
you're like, I
steaks.
gotta be here
Right.
with the
Yeah,
Dutch.
no.
I brought my $100,000 trailer.
Exactly.
You're
All
like,
night
no,
long.
no.
Yeah.
Just simple
I
steaks,
think-
small cooks, and just at one time.
Steak
thing.
competition would be real nice.
Yeah.
This is Daryl D. How much is shipping? I'm in a Lotus, somewhere around Grill Sergeant. But I just stopped by the store to check out that Rocketto. Come on by.
Just
the
come on
shop.
by. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's forget
It's here.
shipping, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just get it here.
Come on by. We're off at 1604 between Military and Lock Hill, Selma. We're exactly 6 miles from the Lotus. Come on by.
Actually, that reel that I posted today that I tagged you guys in,
Mr. Gutierrez.
that already led to a sale. Because someone from California that I was friends with, like, you have your own. You're like, yeah, like, but it was pretty funny on how it's like, come check us out at the store. They're like, where can I get it? Like, so
That's awesome.
yeah, it is pretty
That's
awesome.
awesome. But yeah, grill marks they're pretty.
They're pretty.
I've never had complaints in my house with steaks that I make. And funny thing is like, this is the funny thing. So I'll go to steakhouses or other places. I mean, I can't find anything that that I cook. I mean, I cook way better than anything I can make.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think, yeah,
Not arguing.
yeah.
Not arguing.
Grill grates are where it's at. I like those marks. That's me.
Yeah, that's cool. I give me a set when I bring you can clean it for me.
What?
I let you clean them for me.
No, I think even like Rick's like, hey, I got some coke.
Yeah.
Rick gave me, you're like, dude, this guy. Like,
I
Put
clean
my
it
steak
so
on
hard
there.
to clean.
I'll
I'm
clean
like,
them for you, Rick. It
hey,
ain't
pro
hard,
tip:
man.
when you hit up to 500 degrees, you don't even need to clean
Exactly.
it. There's some.
Yeah, burn them out, ash them. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
I can see that.
And then they just for the comp guys, dude, they're like, sear it, then they wipe it down, spray
Yeah.
duck fat, sear it, and it's like,
That's-
oh my gosh, dude, it's like that. If you are very analytical and like things down to a science, to me, that's what because a lot of people like, how like, you know, like chefs are like, oh, my steak is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't touch a steak and know what the interns.
Yeah,
I'm not there
absolutely.
yet.
Me either, man.
But for the people that are like, oh, put the probe in and sear it and do all this stuff, and you're looking at like it's all science. I'm like, okay, that's something you could follow and repeat.
Yeah.
The other stuff we're just like, just guess and just let your ancestors speak. I'm like, no. yeah, I'm not there yet. Like, you know, I admire someone who's like Alfagoni. Great
Yeah.
example. That guy will put stuff on the thing, and he's like, and he did a thing. He did a video with Mad Scientist. He was filling the picanha, and he's like, I'm gonna guess 128, and he temp checked it, and it was like 129. I was like, holy crap, dude!
Yeah.
Like that's cool. I don't have that talent. I rely on thermometers and all that stuff, but it's like that's pretty cool. Like you know the fire, you know. What I'm saying?
Perfect
Like,
opportunity
yeah.
for a Chef's Tip commercial there.
Right? Speaking of, yeah. Well, no, I mean, he literally does his hand over the fire, and depending
Right.
on how many seconds that is, he's like, I know the temperature. I'm like,
Yeah. That's awesome.
that's
Crazy Monkey. What's up, Elliot? How you doing, brother? That's cool. Very cool, very cool. Okay, good thick Sharpie.
Yeah, I was thinking that because it's like on the side they don't eat. You're like, it's just Sharpie. I'm like, they're not going to eat it, but you're like, dude.
Hello.
Who was it? I think it was Kent. That's in here.
Said that right now.
Yeah, Kent was saying one time that someone had left like a tiny piece of string that twines around, and it was like a small amount that he didn't see, or it was a piece of a glove or something like that. And it
Oh
was
my
like
God.
they disqualified someone's box based off of this. Like everything has to be edible in this box. It's like, oh, that sucks.
The one I remember that was James. James Pavia.
Yeah.
That happened to him.
Oh,
He left a
really?
string on his steak.
Yes, and so many
Yeah.
times. What's funny is I remember my first comp. I was about to turn it in, and my friend's wife, who was with us, she was like, "Take the string off." I was like, "Oh my god, we almost
Saved
got
the day,
DQ'd."
dude.
And because
Yeah.
she said that, I took it off, dude. Tied for third place, dude, in that
Nice.
comp. I
That's
was like, "That's my
awesome.
first comp,"
That's
and I'm
awesome.
like, "I don't know what I'm doing."
That's awesome.
Everyone has these $100,000 trailers, and they're
Yeah.
all barbecue professionals. I'm like, we're rolling in the back of a pickup, like, we're from Texas.
Right.
We're from Texas. We know
Nice.
how to cook a steak.
Nice, nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah, next.
Yeah. What's
All right,
next?
next
Ah,
question.
Yeah. Let's see. Choosing the right wood or pellets,
Right wood or pellets?
or
Actually, let's talk about favorite woods, favorite hardwoods.
that's good. Yeah.
I like that one.
So I got a question here for you, both of y'all there,
Okay.
and applications and why. Regarding wood, kiln dried wood, or just original, leave it out there, let dry wood.
So I'm contractually obligated to say that leaving it out, and no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I have both, and I would say 90% use kiln dry,
Right.
Because it's like it's faster for production and
Exactly.
turnaround, and
You have to wait
I would
3
even
years.
think about consistency,
Yeah.
Okay.
but yeah.
All I've really used is kiln dry. I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
I
here's the thing.
heard-
Wait, I didn't say. I'm just saying that's what kiln dry does.
Right,
I'm
okay,
saying I've
right.
done both. I definitely know that if it's the natural stuff, you're getting way, I would say almost more potent flavors because it's like that natural is being rained on and it's also being this and this. So it has more moisture content in there rather than it being kiln dried and a lot of that moisture is removed. So if I were to be like, I had to pick one, I would probably pick all natural just because you're going to get different flavors unlocked. But, you know, what's
And-
your thoughts?
Same thing. The reason I say that is I recently learned, doing a little studying, whatever, with pizzas, right? All recommended pizza wood, like the Alpha pizza cooker we have
Yeah.
there, they sell their own wood. We sell it here.
Yeah.
It's kiln dried. The reason it's kiln dried is you want no moisture in your
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah.
Moisture in there is going to mess with the dough on your pizzas, and you're not going to get that crisp dough or just
Yeah.
the cook you want.
Interesting.
So you want kiln dried wood for pizzas specifically because it is extra dry.
Yeah.
Now that being said, if you're not a fan of heavy smoke on your wood or heavy on your barbecue, right? You want to throw in a little kiln dried stuff in there
Yeah.
to kind of help with that.
Yeah.
say you have a problem with acid reflux or whatever, dude, that heavy smoke or that smoke is just too bad or whatever.
Yeah.
Kiln dried's a way to kind of mix it up. But preferably, I like natural dry
Yeah.
wood. But kiln dried for pizza ovens makes a lot of sense.
Where do you get your natural dry?
Barbecue outfitters.
Oh, is that what we sell here?
Yeah.
The Arnold?
Yes. It's a dried outside. In the bags. Yeah. Yes. And you want to continue?
Well, then I have tried both.
That's interesting.
I've used post oak from B&B, and that is definitely like kiln dried.
Yeah.
I think it burns a lot faster. I
Yes.
think the
Yeah,
Arnold
agreed,
wood,
yes.
the Arnold wood that we have here, apparently it's not kiln dried. It's naturally dried. Depending on which one you use. So I've used
Yeah.
the cherry, I've used the mesquite, I've used the post oak. I think it's it burns a lot slower, but at the same time, I find more inconsistencies with the cook as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, especially like I know that you know how like when you let your pit get down to a certain temp and you're like I need to
yeah,
put the next log on and you need it to catch and you're
Yeah.
like like I feel kiln dried catches a lot easier than natural
yeah,
aged.
absolutely.
Something that did kind of blow my mind is a few months ago I was in I went up, I don't even know Wisconsin, and we were doing some barbecue testing, and this one guy flew down from Canada. Actually, the YouTuber Smoke Trails Barbecue has like 130,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. So, and this guy's science. Like this guy knows,
Yeah.
I studied brisket molecules. Like this guy's like,
That was a beard, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I got to hang out with him for like a week. And he blew my mind because in Canada, he's like, I envy you guys in Texas. I'm like, why? He's like, you guys have humidity. I have to fake humidity in Canada. I was like, seriously?
Yeah.
So he would literally put humidifiers
I read that.
by his smoker
Yes.
to try to replicate Texas weather. I know, blows your mind.
I asked him in the comments on that. I was like, why don't you just put a water pan inside? And
Yeah.
he said that it's just not good enough. It's not.
It's not. It's like that helps, but it's
Right.
not enough.
Exactly.
So he was saying that basically it's like you want, and he was talking about there's some mathematical thing. It's called like the wet bulb equation. Like, and he showed me
Yeah.
his notes, and I was like, bro, I understand like 1 out of every 4 words you're saying out of your mouth. And the funny thing is, the guys that we were with, one guy was just like him, very science and numbers and math.
Analytical. Yeah.
And the other guy was like, "Ooh, I like the whole artsy slow motion videos." And I'm like, so we both kind of like gravitated towards each of these guys, and but it was kind of funny just talking with him and learning a lot because, again, when this one wood introduces more moisture, well, then that also plays when you're doing these longer cooks. You want as much moisture in that
Yeah.
pit. So if you're using a wood that's kiln dried and there's no moisture content, well, then you're relying on, yes, you're lucky you live in Texas. Well, what about the person who doesn't?
Right.
And so the wood that I get my wood from, that guy, Chief Firewood, he sells to Aaron Franklin, Terry
So
Blacks.
to every barbecue restaurant.
Yeah,
in
so
Texas.
basically it's like if all these Texas top 50 joints are getting it from one guy, that guy's like,
Yeah.
that's the plug of like, all right.
Yeah.
That's also, I mean,
Hook it up, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
I need that guy's number.
Well, dude, actually, what's funny is what's funny is he was like, we just work with restaurants. I hit him up like a year ago. I was like, any chance I can get I'll pay, like, treat me like a restaurant. And he was like, actually, I want to start selling that. So I'm sure he could figure a way to get you guys, like, he's trying to get to normal customers. And so I was like, dude, and your selling point is the same wood Aaron Franklin uses. I'm like, that
Exactly.
sells itself, dude.
Right.
Like,
No.
yeah. Well, you're telling me I can get the same wood, same tree that Aaron Franklin uses? Yep, that's this one right here. Like, that's cool. I don't know.
I've seen his website. They do sell online smaller bundles.
Yes. And
Um,
what he was saying is like the shipping kills him.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
can
why
imagine.
he's like, but he's like, if I can get him into a store, then you have more chance of someone be like, dude, I'll go down to Barbecue Outfitters and I can get a bundle for the same price as a bag of B&B that you're going to get at a local box store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
Yeah.
like it's expensive. It's just wood,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
so.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That is, yeah. But nothing beats just
Yeah.
wood seasoned outside
Yeah.
I can't
like it
imagine
has
how
been
long
forever. And that's how Chief does it. It's
Chief
naturally
Firewood
grown
says
outside.
is 3 years for a turnaround.
Wow, that's like that's crazy.
And it's
man.
all outside.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
The kiln dry people are like,
you
oh
know.
cool, like 9 days. It's like we
Yeah.
turn around a product. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
And you get more flavor, like you said too, from naturally aged wood. You know. Now, if you're a fan of heavy flavor, and you have your own wood pile, you take it while it's still a little green, right? Makes
Yeah.
it a bit stronger smoke.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because you have so many neighbors like, hey, I just cut down the street. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not that. Like,
Mhm.
but then you're like, maybe, I don't know.
So my brother does that. I mean, where he gets like really fresh wood,
Yeah.
and he'll start a brisket per se with that green
Fresh
stuff
wood.
for a heavy smoke, that heavy initial punch, dark smoke
Yeah,
ring,
Yeah.
whatever.
Dirty smoke.
And then exactly dirty smoke. Gets through that dirty smoke first, and then uses the regular.
At
wood.
the low temps?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Now let me ask you guys this question: what's your thoughts on,
Lance.
like, what's your thoughts on as far as when, temperatures and stuff like that? Do you guys, when you're doing say the long barbecues, do you guys start at a lower temp and then bring it up, or
I do.
what about you?
I try to just get to cook temp. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'll get to cook temp and I'll try to just maintain it. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I have a custom offset. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a pretty thick gauge steel.
Yeah.
It holds temp pretty well. When I first got it though, I did have problems trying to maintain.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it was kind of just that learning curve for me, with the new offset pit, just trying to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I think I've nailed it down. So I just try to get the temp as quick as possible. I don't start super slow at all. I'll light a fire. I'll
Yeah.
let it get going.
So you're putting a brisket on when it's like 275 or 250 or whenever it's up to temp or
I
whatever.
do, yeah. So I don't allow the meat to kind of settle in. I'll just kind of let it rock right away.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, do you follow-up question to that? There's some, and again, when we do research, when you're first starting, you're just researching, how do I do this? And a lot of people are like, we got to use mustard on your brisket and see, and there's some people like, oh, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a myth out there that your brisket will stop accepting smoke
Right.
at 140 degrees internal temp. Anything after that, like basically your smoke ring that when you slice in,
Mm-hmm.
your smoke ring stops forming at 140 degrees. And so my question with that is, what's your thoughts on, let's try to be convenient per se. So say we have our brisket in the offset smoker, we bring it up to 140. Well then, technically, couldn't you then bring it, put it in the oven or put it in a pellet smoker
Absolutely. Can.
and then finish it? Because it's like, if you're going to get your best smoke flavor from that, and I won't disagree that maybe letting it ride in the smoker the whole time, you'll get maybe even more smoke flavor. But if you're like, I don't want to spend 12 hours by an offset, I just want to have the joy of doing 4 hours or 5 hours of smoking and then saying, all right, let's.
You're gonna get that smoke ring within that time frame,
Yeah.
and that's it. But what you're gonna lose putting it in an oven or putting it on a pellet, well, oven more,
Yeah.
is the bark,
Correct.
right?
Really?
Exactly.
Okay, so because
It's
The
more of a
smoke
texture.
on the outside.
Really?
Yeah, and the heat.
interesting.
The pellet will add to your bark on the outside because you're adding more smoke.
A
Even
pellet
though it's
will-
not
okay,
heavy,
yes.
in my opinion, even though it's not heavy,
Yeah.
at a higher temperature,
Yeah.
what you're talking about. So, yeah.
It's just like your foil wrap versus your butcher paper versus your
All natural.
your boat,
Yeah.
right? Or just
Let it
no
ride.
wrap at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get thicker bark and texture the less you wrap, in my opinion, right? It's not about like how much smoke it's taking on anymore. It's about how much it's cooking on the outside.
You're drying it out from the outside.
Exactly.
You're drying it out from the outside. outside.
And so
Essential.
the foil boat, you get a little harder texture, a little more crispier,
Yeah.
right? Because you leave it open-ended. With foil, and you're wrapping completely in foil, you're going to lose a little bit of bark or texture.
Yeah.
on
But
the
then you're
outside.
trying to sacrifice that for the moisture on the
Correct.
inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's
exactly
my
right.
go-to.
And it's not about the smoke anymore, right? It's just about how you're finishing the brisket.
Yeah.
So when I do my briskets like that, I'll do them low initially, around 200 degrees.
Yeah.
First 3 hours. My opinion, first 3 hours, more or less, you get that 140.
Yeah.
That's when it stops absorbing that
Yeah.
smoke, like I say. So I run it 3 hours, 200 degrees. After that 3, I pump it up to 250
Yeah.
ish, maybe 275, depending on the thickness of the brisket and the size of the brisket.
Yeah.
And then go to color. After it hits the color that I like, could be 175 internal, 165 internal, it's tall.
Yeah.
Then I wrap it in foil.
Interesting.
I like foil for holding moisture. I like foil for. I'm not a fan of that crunchy bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not. But if foil doesn't.
And the funny thing is, like people, they're like that do brisket. They don't want that crunchy bar. Like they're
Right.
like, if you can't take a plastic fork, which the judge is using, and then do a full
Yeah.
like cut through with a fork, then they're like their mentality. They're like they want to be able for that judge to take a plastic fork and then it does a clean thing to where like, oh
Yeah.
wow, and they want to eat it and they want it. What's funny is I remember for my wife's 40th birthday party, we had like 40 to 50 guests over, and I did like this huge brisket, pork butts, and I remember hitting Rick up, and he was like, start it low and slow. And so I remember doing it, and then Chef Johnny came over, and he's like, I'll tell you if this brisket's any good or not. And he comes around, you know, like Chef Johnny's a very like loud, boisterous, make sure everyone in the room knows if this, you know, and he tastes it, he's like,
Biggest beef lover Texas.
yeah, he's literally rated. He's wearing his belt buckle just to let him know, like, hey, just let you know, my opinion counts. And he tastes it, and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good brisket. I was like, oh yeah. And then immediately he's like, show me the pit you did this on. And so I took him out. I was like, yeah, it's the old country G3. Like, and he was like, what pit did you do this on? And then the wife was like, he thinks it's really good. I was like, yes.
Nice.
You know you can't get Chef Johnny to say
No.
that to you. Like,
No,
it's like,
no.
you know what, they ain't half bad. It's like, all right, he likes it. All right, cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
But yeah, no, it's pretty. And here's the thing: to me, what I love about barbecue most is just from the whole sharing aspect of just like, hey, this works for me, try it out, and then
Yeah.
vice versa, this and that. And then also like, dude, when people are eating barbecue, dude, it's like it doesn't matter about difference of opinions. Everyone just sits down and they just eat, and they're like, this is darn good food. Like,
Yeah.
and to me, I'm like, man, food brings people together. Like,
does.
that's
Absolutely.
I think that's my biggest drive in doing YouTube and doing barbecue is just like, dude, I don't care about differences. I could care less. Like,
Mhm.
let's sit down, let's enjoy a good meal, and if we see eye to eye, let's see if we can find common ground and
Yeah.
just enjoy
And
it.
it's like that working here. You know, we get guys walk in here, first timers, never cooked a brisket
Oh
before,
wow, yeah,
asking for advice. You know, we
Yeah.
share our opinions.
oh yeah,
You guys come through here that have cooked hundreds of briskets, still want a little tech
Yeah.
tips or whatever.
yeah,
You know, they may say, hey, you know, I use mustard as a binder, and
Yeah.
I tell them they're wrong by doing it that way. You know.
yeah. Well, you're wrong,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
hey, I
sorry,
still love
man.
you.
I
Rick
knew you
says
did.
that a lot. You
I
know?
knew you did 300, but that's
Yeah.
wrong. You know.
Yeah,
Difference of opinion, right? But at the end of the day, as long as you're putting out good stuff your family loves, who cares?
Yeah.
and here's the thing: like, what's your opinion? Like, I'd rather enter in a barbecue conversation or something like that. I'd rather be the dumbest person in the room. I'd rather be like, tell me something I don't know. And I would, you know, I would hate to get to like, I can't stand when people are like, this is the only way something
Yeah.
can be done. I'm like,
No.
bro,
Yeah.
I'll purposely not do it that way because you said that's the
Right.
only way it has to be done. And I hate that mentality. It's so close-minded. And mind you, that could be a good way to do it. But if you close, you know, to me, it's just like, dude, you know, like, so
Yeah.
in entering a conversation, I'm never like, oh, actually,
Your brisket in plastic wrap. Wrap it in plastic wrap.
Yeah.
He says you wrap it in foil. The next morning you take that brisket out to put on the smoker, open it up, and you have all your injection,
Juice,
all
yeah.
your juice is all there. So yeah. He says, okay, wrap it with plastic. I guarantee it. You open it up, and of course it wasn't. Unwrap the plastic wrap from that brisket, and it was as
Is the plastic melt over the brisket? Like, how did it try?
no in the fridge.
So I hear people like,
In the fridge.
dude, I won't use plastic on brisket, and I've seen it where they they slice in and with the plastic still on it, and then like juices are coming out everywhere. Like, I won't disagree that plastic could hold it in, but then I'm like,
Not the
Not during the
you're talking about saran wrap over it, right?
saran wrap.
Yeah.
When you inject it and put it in
Yeah.
the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Take it out in the morning, unwrap it, and put it on the smoker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't cook it that way.
I've seen it. People slice in while it's still wrapped, and it's like juices are pouring. I was like,
Wow.
dang, dude, like that's.
No. Unwrap it, season it a little more. Just put some fresh seasoning on top, and put it on the smoker.
And you've tried it, and it works good.
It works fantastic.
Someone also told Rick to smoke eggs, you know, so. Oh.
Yeah. yeah.
Hey,
They must have came down from Austin.
I think he made a video on that.
Hey, you should be like, you came from Austin, and then you're like, yeah, how'd you know? You're like, yeah, I figured. Plastic everywhere.
Shasta McNasty. Wait, hang on. Shasta McNasty says, Uncle Rick, I miss you guys and the delicious barbecue. Ha ha. Hopefully I'll be able to get out there soon and see you guys. Get my auntie and the girls' love for me. Your nephew Shay. Hey, what's up, Shay?
Nice.
It's on my wife's side. Shasta McNasty. I like it. I like it.
Interesting. Yeah.
What's up, brother? Good to see ya, nephew. Appreciate you popping in, bud. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Is that
Yeah.
is that an update or? Is
I hope not, man. I was gonna say I'm gonna walk
got
right down.
Where's your Command R? So
It's
you
all right, though.
refresh it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that can't be at one. Tell me that's not at one. I know there's 14 people in there. I know 14 people did not hit that thumbs up. Come on.
No, 15 now. We're doing all right.
15.
We're up
All
there.
right, we're up there.
We're up there.
We're up
Big
there.
dogs.
All right, what's your next?
Next one.
I mean, dude, ChatGPT, man. God
I
bless.
know, right?
God bless, man. It's a game changer. Hero.
All right. So, I mean, I haven't really hosted too many, but hosting the perfect backyard barbecue party. Like, setup, music, drink pairing, ideas. You have drink pairings? What's a good drink pairing? Let's talk about drink pairings with barbecue.
I ain't that fancy.
No?
Yeah.
But I will say
BYOB.
for the like hosting a party, it depends on what stage of life you're in. If you're like, oh, I have kids too and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Party ribs, which I learned
Hell
from
yeah.
Rick.
There you
I
go.
was so like, I helped Rick film the party ribs video
That
when it
was
was like
good.
trending.
I remember that.
I was like, there's no way in 45 minutes we're gonna taste something good. I don't know if it was the amount of IPAs we drank, but I remember biting into these ribs and be like, oh my gosh, for 45 minutes that was so good. It really was.
Yeah.
And then I remember doing it, and so now if I do parties and I know, oh, kids are here, dude, kids could care less if it's on the smoker for 6 hours, 45 minutes. Party ribs, dude, the kids like, I literally have our friends and these kids like from church. Next time we come over, can we get more of those party ribs? I'm like, all right, they're a hit, dude. Like,
There you go.
slice
There
them
you go.
all up, season them all sides, then glaze them, and then the kids are like, this is.
It's so much quicker.
It's
It
quick.
is.
So much quicker.
45 minutes.
Especially like you
you're
say,
done.
They
you're
are
hosting-
tender, yeah.
If you're hosting a party or something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely have to go
I mean,
out.
the whole party thing is it's all about, you know, and then true, if you're doing the low and slow barbecue, then yeah, put it in the food warmer, let it rest. And then it's not like, oh, you're stressing out day of the party. Like, I love the smoke and text for the standpoint that you could already have your brisket, pulled pork ready
Yeah.
to go. Okay, the party's about to start and they want the food, pull it out, do your thing. But
Easy.
There you go.
yeah.
This is a good one.
All right, what's
All
the
right.
next one?
Barbecue trends, new gadgets. You two are the perfect guys to talk about the new stuff out there as far as gadgets with barbecue. You'll have a lot of sponsorships and people sending you stuff. What's
Yeah.
good? What is good? What's the latest?
I don't know.
Want to-
Latest for me that wasn't given to me, I bought, and I showed you earlier, was that cast iron. You saw
Yeah,
it
tell
Sunday,
them
yes.
about that, man.
It's a cast iron rib roaster. basically it's just it looks like a big loaf pan.
Yeah.
Right? That you make
But
bread
it's all
in,
cast
banana bread or
iron.
something.
But
All
you could
cast
do
iron.
anything in that.
You can do anything in it. I mean,
A seafood boil you
seafood
showed me. I was like,
boils,
what?
I showed you that. You can do cobblers. You can do
Kind
all
of like
kind
a
of stuff.
Dutch oven, but
Kind of like
in
a
a
Dutch
different
oven,
shape.
but
Bread
the shape
form.
of a loaf of bread.
And who
You know,
makes that
it's
one?
big.
That's
Broil King.
Bro King?
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro maker.
Bro
What is that?
Bro,
King.
bro, somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro something. We don't sell it here, you know.
Not yet.
But yeah.
Not yet. You should.
But yeah, it looks like a cool toy. I'll be playing around with that before I do a video here pretty soon. So stick around for that. It'll be fun. Other than that, really,
What's the
I don't
first
have
thing
other
you're gonna
much
cook
going
on
on.
that?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Gotta play around with it. Gotta play around
I
with it.
would copy that.
The one that you just did.
No, well, mind you, yeah, you could try that, but like the one thing you should try is that when you showed me that video of the seafood boil,
Boil.
I'm like, come on, dude. Like, I'm a huge fan of seafood boils.
Yeah.
Like, and you could do that on your pit, and if you could showcase that, like,
The deal is, I think they'll fit. I know it'll fit with that large egg, easy. And of course, you know that egg will get hot.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you can definitely get that cast iron hot, cook it up. Should be awesome.
That's awesome.
So
The interesting thing, though, when you're talking about like new gadgets and stuff like that, when I went to Germany a few months ago, and it was the world's largest barbecue trade show, the technology there was like 3 years behind of what America had.
Really?
And so Germany and Europe, they get like the trickle down. Whatever is like popular here and like takes off, it then trickles towards Europe side.
Interesting.
And so you go there and you're like, all right, I'm expecting to see the cutting edge, like I want Tony Stark barbecue, like
Yeah.
like heads up display, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're now discovering kettle like big green eggs. So like that's popular there now, and we're like, dude, we've known green eggs for like, you know,
30
like
years.
yeah, 30 years, but like say the last 10 years, it really grew in
Sure.
popularity and whatnot. And over there, it's popular there now.
yeah.
And they're like, dude, you could go in your backyard and you could do this, like, so, yeah.
Funny you
Interesting.
say that. I had a customer come through here last week, looking at the new Bluetooth thermometer for the eggs. Right? He's from the UK. Was telling me the prices are like triple
Yes.
over there that we have here. The thermometer says $150 US dollars more expensive there.
Wow.
He's got an XL egg. He showed the price of the XL here. He said it's $1,200 more over there. He said it's crazy. Prices
Yeah.
like blows my mind.
Well,
Plus
yeah.
you figure shipping and tariffs.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that
all
and also their euro they use there is a substantial
Yeah.
more. So when I went over, I brought $200 to exchange for euros. So like, here's $150. Have fun. And I was like, oh snap, dude.
Yeah.
And thankfully, over in Europe, most 95% places use cards. So you're like, whatever, use card for everything. They all spoke English there. But then there was one like beer garden restaurant I went to at the very end of the trip. They're like, we only do euros. And it's like, thank God I got some. I was like, here you go. Like, we're paying in euros today.
There
Like,
you go.
but
That's awesome.
but it was interesting. Just I went with a very like basically the company I went out there was Chef's Temp, and they're very like cutting edge tech, this and that. And so to be at the Germany trade show where the technology is held back by a few years, and this company's like we're like tried to be a year or two forward, it blew. Like there was half the people there were distributors and half the people there were just like, I love barbecue. And dude, I've met people there that they were like, we shared recipes. I got emails from recipes of like, you need to try this bone marrow burger. And I'm like, all right, send me the recipe. Like I'm down. Like food, again, food is universal.
Yes.
It doesn't matter about the language. Like let's share recipes and stuff like that. So I've done cooks from over there that I learned from over there. But so this company I was with, you know, they brought, in a sense, this American technology that's kind of forward thinking to there, and so to that it blew their mind. I had distributors that were like, how much should be exclusive in this country? And they're like, oh, you need to say so many units. And he's like, I want 4 countries worth of units then. And it's like, I was like, dude, the equivalent, the guy literally, basically the equivalent had said, I'll write you $100,000 check right now, like
Yeah.
for technology, because
That's
this
crazy.
is so forward thinking. And so it's like, that's crazy. But
That's awesome.
the coolest thing though is, so on my smoker, on my G3 that I have like kind of like a Wi-Fi thermometer. I was able to read that from Texas in Germany.
Wow.
I'm like, that's the
Damn,
coolest
yeah.
thing to be like, my Texas pit in another country is at this temperature right now. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like, that's, to me, I'm like, that's technology. When you could
Yeah.
like know what your pit is from the grocery store, from, oh, I need to make a quick run over here, to I'm in another country and I don't, like, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
yeah.
Well, hey guys, we've been on over an hour. Johnny Mag's
That's
Pit
it?
Life is on right
All
now.
right. Nice.
Uh,
Let's hop over.
so we pop over there, yeah. So guys, appreciate y'all hanging out. Andrew, Girl Sergeant, joining us today. Check out the rubs.
Yeah, come on by. Barbecue
We got
Outfitters.
for
You
San
got,
Antonio.
you got 2 rubs to try. Come on now.
Come get them. Come get them.
You
Come
gonna
on now.
you gonna do a cook?
What?
You gonna?
Yeah, we should do a live fire event here.
Yeah.
Cool.
If what is it? Gosney's doing it this Saturday.
this Saturday.
All right, next.
There you go.
Next Saturday.
There you
Saturday
go.
after that. Like, I don't know. My wife's like, what?
If you're out of state, barbecueoutfitters.com, we have it on our website, or go directly to the man himself, chrissargent.org. Get it there.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff, really is. Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. He's on right now with the Dog Father, talking about everything going on in Pflugerville, Texas. Join him over there. Don't be shy. Tell them you're coming from here. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. We'll catch you next Monday, live from the shop. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna walk around now. Wish I could kill the camera, but I gotta walk
You're like,
around. Catch you next
we're not that fancy yet. There's no one behind the camera. You're like, there's no one behind the camera.
Till next week.
There he goes. There's the cameraman. And